you can't even see when I walked over here. There's a ball right there. I'm gonna give me a shot before I go. Man, they got it. Still got it, man. What's up, y'all? So today, I'm just gonna give a brief rundown of everything that's been going on the past couple months. I said I lost it all in the title. For a 23 to 25-year-old, man, I feel like I was where I wanted to be in those moments. You know, I had the apartment, I had the cars, multiple cars. You may be in the same position where a decent paying job, and all of that literally changed in November. And my lease was ended in December. So around November time, I'm like, okay, God, where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? Give me signs, show me where you want me to be. So literally, I started to have floods in my apartment, bro. Like, no cap. I got videos of it and all. Like, I'll probably add some video clips in here. But yeah, man, I would have a flood really covered up the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom. So if you're at the top, obviously you won't be affected, but everything below you will be affected. So for me, everything that was happening above, I felt the effects of below. So the first instance, the floor above me, they were flooding. Boom, a week go by, they got the water up. They had the company come through, get all the water out. Level 3, boom, they flooded. So now I'm getting the effects of it again. Boom, level 5, you feel me? So they literally had to change every single floor's water heater that's aligned with my apartment. So like I said, I was feeling the effects of all of it. Probably flooding the month of November, no cap, like around 5-6 times, bro. And for me, of course, anybody that's gone through something like that, or even if you didn't, you will understand like how much of an inconvenience it can be. You know, I'm waking up, I can only walk in boots. I had Timbs, and it was cold anyway, so I just had the Timbs out. But basically, man, I had to walk around in my apartment in Timbs. I couldn't walk around in socks. I couldn't walk around barefoot. Couldn't walk around in slides and nothing like that. Like, it was a decent level, like, you feel me? And it just constantly kept happening, you know? So, like I said, it was a discomfort. I had to always be there. I always had a lot of stuff in my apartment that I didn't want anybody to be there without me being there. Make sure everything going on and to just know what's going on. I got real cool with the maintenance guys, man. Like, they keep me updated. They let me know what's going on. They know the urgency of the situation. They know what's going on. They're constantly having plumbing guys come out, constantly having vacuum guys come out. I done had to take up my whole carpet in the whole apartment for them to lay new padding, everything. They had to do that multiple times. I'm taking those as signs like, hey, God, you want me out. Like, it's obvious at this point. But after the first one, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I mean, you know. But second, third, fourth, fifth time, I'm like, okay, God, like, I got you. You feel me? Like, you don't got to keep pushing it. I hear you. So November come out, first off, I told him, like, hey, man, I've been living in discomfort this whole month. At least give me some type of credit, discount, something on rent. You feel me? So we worked something out to where they allowed me to pay half. First of all, I had to negotiate that half anyway. And then, mind you, all this is going on while the holidays are going on. Thanksgiving coming around. I couldn't even go visit family. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if people was going to be coming through. I didn't know if they was going to fix it. I didn't know if they was going to postpone to after Thanksgiving. I didn't know what was going on, you feel me? So I just stayed in the crib the whole Thanksgiving. They just restarted the following week. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, not cool, but I'm just like, all right, bet. Then Christmas coming around too. It's happening again and again all over December as well. So when December hit, I got some more video, more proof, all that. Boom. Moral of the story, I'm not even gonna bore y'all with all the details. God was giving me signs that I need to leave. During this time, my job that I was working at, they were in a process of essentially dissolving. So nobody informed anybody about that. So a lot of people weren't getting paid. A lot of people didn't get paid on time, things of that nature. Like, so for me, my last check was in November. So I knew, like, okay, bet with this going on, I'm gonna need to. I've always been a frugal person anyway. I don't just unwisely spend on stupid things that I want, things that I see on TV, or like new shoes, clothes, all that. The most you will see me spending on is food, and I don't even go crazy on food. So everything happening with the job, I'm battling all this mentally as well. Like, you know, not getting paid on time, not getting paid, stuff like that. Wow, balancing all the stuff that's going on with the flood. I can't even go to work because flood situation and everything like that. I'm trying to back and forth with the management in the apartment. Like, hey, like, cut me some slack, like something, like, you feel me? Make some make something shake for me, you feel me? Like, I've never paid my rent late. I've always been on time the first of every month. So I'm just like, I'm a good tenant, like, you feel me? So, like, it shouldn't be a no-brainer, like, for something that's out of my control, like, gang, you know what's going on. They telling me, like, stuff like this never happens, or it barely happens. And obviously it happens to me, my type of luck, of course, but I wasn't in the best headspace, which led to me not being in the best spot with God as well. I was slacking in my communication with God, my praying, my reading, all of that was going out the window. So really, I'm just doing this on my own. Like, I didn't tell not a single soul, like, but my brother, because he's the only one that, I mean, he the closest person to me, but he was the only one I just told. I've always been like a person that's to myself, private type of individual. I never was the type to go fame or running off to tell people things going on in my life. But yeah, man, I got to the point where I'm just like, I just gotta see what's next. So basically all this led to me getting the storage unit and then moving back home. Yeah, I ended up moving back in my parents' crib, and like I said, it was a pretty tough pill to swallow for me. In 27, finally making those strides in my life, I'm like, okay, I'm in the right spot. And that's what I had to get in my head. There is no right spot. I beating myself up about it a lot. I'm in my head. I moved into the crib around January 1st, 2nd. Hey, money, as the months go on, you feel me, money, you still got obligations. You still got the bills that you pay at the house that I was paying while I was in the apartment and everything like that. So I still got those. I still got the storage units now. I got 2 of those. Car note, insurance on my mother's car, my car, you know, stuff like that. So, hey, even though nothing's coming in, it's coming back out too. So I'm like, man, okay, I'm gonna need a job, I'm gonna need something. So, man, I started applying for jobs. This previous job that I had allowed me to get a lot of experience in the healthcare field, but I've even before that, man, I done worked fast food, construction, I done work warehouses, I done work anywhere you can think of, like any type of job you can think of, but retail, I did it. And I work with seniors, older people, personal trainer, I done content, anything, bro. I done did everything. So all this before like 24, 25, like, so yeah, man, I got all the experience in the world, but applying for jobs. And I may be like you. I went to college actually, but I didn't graduate. So I don't have a degree. Later down the line, I can end up telling you why I didn't end up graduating. Because there was a lot of personal life-changing reasons that went on during that time. But yeah, man, applying for these jobs I've been seeing everything that's going on in the workplace all over social media, but to be in a position to actually experience what's going on, like, bro, I didn't apply for Walmart. I didn't apply for Kroger. I didn't apply for fast food spots. They're not hitting me back. McDonald's. Like, I'm getting emails. We're gonna go with. Sorry, we're not gonna go along with you. We're gonna go along with another app. Like, I'm getting all this stuff. I done had interviews. I just went through one where I had 2 interviews, bro. I did an online Zoom one, and then I did an in-person one. They gave me a tour and everything. They talking to me like I got the job, bro. I already knew, like, I'm not the type of person to be surprised about stuff. Like, stuff just be playing out how it play out, especially when you know what's going on. So I'm not gonna get too excited. They telling me, okay, so this would be where you would be sitting, your desk. You'll have to start wearing this. Allow me to meet the team. They all excited to see me. So I'm like, what's going on? But crazy, in the first interview online, she said, make sure that it's aligned with what God wants for you in this time period. For some reason, that stuck with me. And that was another sign that I wasn't gonna get my hopes up, man. Not what God wants for me. This is just not what God wants for me in this season. It's crazy, man. Like I said, I told you I had multiple cars. It was so much that went on in that situation, man. Car accident in January. It's made, the car not fixed, don't have the fund. That was one of my streams of income, you know, or at least covering bills. So when that happened, that took a huge toll financially as well. I know that's not coming in. So I gotta pay the insurance and car note with the money I had saved up. And thankfully I had money saved up. I've always been a pretty frugal person. So I pretty much put money to the side and just don't spend it. Which again, I should have been putting it in the right places or investing in the right things in those moments, but can't do nothing about that. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm talking to the guys, man. I'm talking to insurance companies, got the people that's involved as well, like going back and forth with them, man. None of that's being resolved. So back at square one, no money, no funds. I've been behind on car note. I had to do extensions on insurance, extensions on car notes, like not paying, like, you feel me? So I'm at a point where I'm facing repo, like all this type of stuff, man. So it's like, already student loans, man. Student loans dropped me like 100. I dropped my score about 100. I finally got up to the high 8s, high 7s, bro, and knocked me down. And then with a repo, you already know that's on your credit by 7 years. So, and they drop you can be in the 7s and drop you to 400, like, you know. So credit not something you can just get back instantly. Like, you know, you got it's a gradual process. But you in time you can get back to where you were, or get back to a reasonable score. But money completely ended in April, like mid-April. So it's affecting me. I got my mom, she having to cover her bills, like, and stuff like that I was paying for her. My brother, man, it was really affecting me. Like, they had to step in and help. I mean, that's what family's for, you know. But, you know, as a man and as somebody that's been independent these past couple months, it was a big hit for me as well, man. So I finally I started to get depressed again, get in my room another 2 weeks, not speaking to nobody, all that type of stuff. But man, I just like, bro, you gotta shake that. I literally have to take it as God. That is not what God has in store for me and ordained for me in this moment. He has something different for me. So I just have to be in a position to learn to trust him, which I've always done. I never lacked faith in him, because I know he's gonna make things work out for my good, like he always does. He's never failed me. He's never failed me whatsoever, no matter what I've been through. This is honestly, aside from one major moment in my life, I'll say this probably is the most life-changing moment in my life. I didn't leave my bedroom until February like 15th. My brother got me out. He was like, hey man, let's go hoop. Yeah, he got me back in motion. He know how I can be. My mom know how I can be. I mean, obviously I was depressed, you know. I was going through it mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I was drained. Didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't talk to nobody. So yeah, I stopped the content that I was posting on social media, Instagram, stuff like that. I just disappeared, you know. So for me, like I said, it was a tough pill to swallow. I told myself once I leave, I'm not coming back, but obviously God had different plans for me. I just had to get in my mind, there's no correct timeline. What you see on social media is not real life. You don't have to live up to these expectations that social media put on us. Everybody's making 10K, 20K, 50K a month. Society telling you that you should be out of the house and have your own spot at 21, at 18, like, you know, stuff like that. You're not doing well in life if you're not, you know. But everybody has a different path. Everybody has a different journey. And for me, my path obviously was I got out the apartment. My path was to be at the crib. So it's an unexpected one, but I don't know, things were going so well. Like I said, I felt like I had everything that I wanted. For the most part, I was content. It's another thing I shouldn't have been. That should have been the time I started stacking. Well, I did stack, but that should have been the time I started putting myself in a better position to level up. I had more content while I was there. I should have. It's so many shoulda, coulda, wouldas, man. And I'm just the type of person, there's nothing I could do about it now. Nothing I could change. I just gotta live with the decisions I made. Keep moving and move forward. You feel me? Can do. And also, I say a key point in this as well. What I got out of it is you can't internalize everything. Aside from spiritual, which is a huge component in this, you have to adjust your mentality. Okay, maybe this did happen to me, but what can I learn from this situation? And how can I switch my mind to take something positive out of whatever situation you're in? You know, even if it's negative, learn from the negative. It don't matter. Just learn from the whole overall situation. And that's all I've been doing. Allowing what happened to define me. That was big for me, changing my mindset on it, not dwelling, not allowing myself to continue to be depressed. I'm not saying depression is a choice, you know, but this is for the people who every time you get one foot on the stair, to knock you down and keep you from taking another step. You felt like you were making strides in your life and finally getting somewhere and getting where you want to be, taking those greater steps. Today I told myself enough is enough. I don't want to take y'all along on my journey, man. This is just going to be timestamps of me getting my life on track, getting my life to where I know I can be. I know it's somebody out there that's watching this that's in this same position or a similar position, you know. Honestly, man, this battle has been affecting me mentally, physically, emotionally for sure, spiritually definitely. And man, like I said, today is enough, man. It's time to make the necessary steps, take those actionable steps. You always hear people say like God won't put you through more than you can endure, you know. Sum it up, basically. But it's just like, man, when you just keep getting hit like back to back, man, it can be really discouraging. It can really have an impact on you, man. Like I mentioned, in every facet of your life. So I just want to let you all know that you're not alone. If you're in a similar journey, bro, this is just your sign to grind. This is your sign to lock in. I'm locking in this summer. This is not just a summer thing, but this summer I'm starting it up. First and foremost, make sure your relationship with God is on point. Get to that money, bro. Block out any other distractions that's in your life, man. Really assess what's going on in your life too, to see what needs to be taken out, what needs to be added. So, and I feel like once you focus, if you focus more so on what needs to be added, the things that need to be taken away would slowly start to leave, if that makes any sense. I noticed that in my life. Anytime I started to add a routine or regimen in my life, the things that I used to do would slowly, so all it's about is just progressing, trying to strive to be the best person you can be. I feel like every man needs a period of solitude, true solitude, where they are searching within, they're talking to God, they're getting knowledge, where you're learning more about yourself. Those thoughts, you're gonna have to come back and fight, you feel me? But that's where the strength happens, you feel me? In those moments of solitude, you know. So like I said, you learn so much more about yourself. You learn you are an overcomer, you are a conqueror, you know. So I feel like for me, I've been to the extreme with it, as I mentioned, but every person needs a period like that, you know. And I feel like as you get older, you start to notice, you start to disassociate yourself with either, not necessarily people, but things that don't interest you or don't add any, not necessarily benefit, but things just get old after a while, you know. It wouldn't affect me so bad, you know, if I wasn't so ambitious, or if I didn't even have a taste of how that felt, even on a smaller scale. Even that, the taste of that freedom, the taste of that comfortability, the taste of low-key having my way, like that feeling, man, it feels good, man. I appreciate you if you made it all the way through this video. It's gonna be a lot more where this came from for sure. Yeah, definitely stay tuned with me. Like, comment, subscribe if you've been in a similar situation, like I said, or know someone who has, or just can't understand, or if you're just ready to lock in, like, you know, let me know so we can be on this journey together, you know. I just want to be in a space where I'm around more like-minded people and people on the same journey. So I want to be associated with more people that want to reach the same heights and same levels as I do. So, oh snap. So yeah, man, I appreciate you all watching. Stay tuned for my next couple videos I have coming up. There won't be more like this talking. I just wanted to give an intro of what's going on. There'll be more lifestyle, just more updates as to what, like my next video, like I said, more than likely will be going to Amazon and showing you that process of getting a job. I can't really, like I said, I probably not gonna be able to record everything, but I record as much as I can. My brother works night shift at Amazon, so it just so happened to work out. I applied that they never have spots open, or if they do, bro, if you know about Amazon, bro, you gotta apply like as soon as them spots open up, bro. Like, bro, every time I get on, it's only been two times that I got on that it was available spots. First off, that might just be for the whole state of Georgia, and there might be 4 spots. You feel me? That on the website, the whole website. It might be Jefferson, Georgia, like something that's 3 hours away, like. You feel me? So this is the first time I got on and they have spots for the specific one my brother works at. So I've been trying to get on there all this whole time so I could have 2 jobs while I was working that main job. So just in case something happened like this, I'm prepared. But none of the jobs was hiring, and I was applying and nobody was hitting me. So finally got it. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. The timing, everything, all that's for a reason. So I got on. And it's gonna basically work out to where I got the same exact shifts he had. And just so happened they had that schedule. So I feel like that was something that God aligned for sure. He gets right in his car, work the shift, come back, we good, you know. But yeah, man, pray for your boy. I'll keep y'all in prayer. Everyone's watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Appreciate you. And whatever you're going through, know you are an overcomer. You will get through this. Trust in God, trust in yourself. You can do this. Lean on God, man. You're an overcomer, man. I believe in you. I believe in you, man. I promise you. I believe in you. Let's go get this bread, bro. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it.